It's your boy, Sheep, the Wise. Let's get it going. It's time for part 3 of our Bad Batch rewatch. Let's do it. Oh no, you guys are the goats. You guys are the goats, Steve Steranko. Welcome into the chat, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday morning or afternoon if you happen to be on the East Coast or wherever you may be throughout this vast galaxy and universe that we live in. Hey, shout out to you if you're watching on another planet. You know what I mean? Much love. Let's get this going though. It's time for some Bad Batch. It's been pretty fun rewatching the Bad Batch with you guys so far. 4 episodes in, watching episodes 5 and 6 today. And along with that, we've had Andor watch parties every week. And I gotta say, I watched Andor episode 9 again last night. Loved it even more the second time. And a little preview for what I think might happen next week. I think episode 10, Andor's gonna get out of prison and make it to Ferrix just in time for some stuff to be going down at Ferrix. It's gonna be a wild week. Let's get it going though. It's time for not Andor. It's time for Bad Batch. It's time for some Bad Batch, man. I can't wait for season 2, but now we're watching season 1, episode 5, Rampage, which I believe is the episode with the Rancor. So let's say hello to our friend Moochie and get this one going. I'm gonna pull up the timer so that you guys can sync it up. Make sure to smash that like button if you're coming in, and if you're new to the channel, if you happen to like the channel, smash the subscribe. You know what I mean? It helps us out. All right, let's get this thing going. I got the timer up. I'm gonna turn down the music. Shout out to the GOAT team. Good to see everybody in the chat real quick. Much love to you, Don, Talented Mr. Griffin, Tim, Steve Steranka, the absolute goats in the chat. And then we got our friends up there. Who else did I see in the chat earlier? I saw Kylie. Shout out to you, Jedi Mike. Everybody in the chat, good to see you guys. And happy Sunday. Let's get this thing rolling though. Bad Batch episode 5, Rampage. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And do it. Let's go. Oh, timer ran away. No, it's running away from me. Stop, timer. Alright, boom. Here we go. I remember liking this episode more than most people, but I can't wait for the rewatch here. Everybody hated on this episode. It wasn't fair. Hey, Star Wars Meg. Is this a countdown challenge? It's end November. Oh no. Oh no. I think I failed already. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Good to see you in the chat, Meg. Much love. He's got a point. They are all dead now. Most of them. "36th of October? It's definitely the 36th of October, I'm pretty sure. Count down the days to see how long we last. I'm so dead. I'm counting down to Bad Batch. That's what I'm doing. Use my comm and give my location. Omega is the best. Omega's the best. Anthony, YouTube fan, good to see you in the chat. He says, "Hey Sheev, happy Sunday to you. I have to watch the episodes of the Clone Wars that I never watched, so I'll be up to date on things. Wanna bet TOTJ Tales of the Jedi influences connects into the stories of the Bad Batch? I don't know if it will. I don't think Tales of the Jedi will connect too much. Maybe Ahsoka a little bit down the line, but I don't think so. I would love for Ahsoka to show up in Bad Batch. Sooner the season 2 starts, the better, says Star Wars Fits. You're telling me, man. I can't wait for season 2. Having Bad Batch and Mando at the same time, it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. I love these dudes in Sid's place. I forgot episode 5 is when we meet Sid. This is great. Get lost. Albo, good to see you in the chat. Do you think we see Vader in season 2? I think we're gonna see a little bit more of Mount Tantus. I don't know if we'll meet Vader just yet. I think if we meet Vader, it's gonna be the end for all of them but Omega. And maybe one or two others. Please, Meg. If we see Boba, I might just I'll probably lose NN. You know what I mean? If we see Boba, it's gonna be a big deal. I've been wanting to see Daniel Logan come voice Boba in the Bad Batch because of this helmet right there. I love Sid's room. It kind of reminds me of Luthen's. You know what I mean? Wonder if Sid knows Luthen. Star Wars Meg says, "Sheev, did you see that video of Tim rehearsing for his lines on the beach of Hawaii and locals thought he was crazy man talking to himself?" No, I want to see that now. She's a badass. I feel like this show should definitely tie into Book of Boba, especially if there's a season 2. You know what I mean? There's the helmet again. Don Basham says, "I tell you what, Sheev, I spoke with Daniel at a con this year, and I have a feeling he will be in something." I love this episode so much. There's Django's blasters at the top. Moochie. To respond to you real quick, Don, I saw Daniel at a con earlier this year, or I saw him at Star Wars Celebration, and basically I started this hashtag thing, or I was a part of probably the biggest part of this hashtag thing on Twitter, where I did a hashtag, put Daniel Logan in the Book of Boba, and put Daniel Logan in the Bad Batch, and he basically got note of it, so I liked it a couple times and liked a couple of my tweets tweeting at him because I wanted to see him in the Bad Batch so bad. And he just told me thank you because I told him, I was like, I'm the dude that did all that. He's like, thank you, like, and he got like teary eyed, and I just told him like, dude, I want to see you back so bad. People can be sold. Yeah, I did. Tim, thank you for reminding me. If you guys want to see my video on Sid's room, I do have a little like breakdown of that on my channel, so you can see all the little Easter eggs that I caught. A little more depth to it. At the time, I thought that maybe Omega would get the white helmet that we see in her room, and that's kind of what the video is titled, is whose helmet is this, or like, you know, will Omega get the white helmet? Tim says he low-key hates you because of that hashtag. It was so much. It was a lot. They think it's her. That's so funny. To go back real quick, Star Wars Mike says, I think it's for the upcoming show he's doing with the bulky Aquaman dude, not Star Wars, unfortunately. Probably not. Probably not. He does probably hate me, though, Tim. Yes, bring back Daniel Logan. Please, Star Wars fits. Me too. I love Daniel Logan. I thought it was awesome they had him voice Boba in the Lego Star Wars game. I liked it, personally, but I know it's an acquired taste. He's not Tim, but he's Daniel. I love him. Hey, Tim put the video to Sid's room down in the chat. If you guys want to check that out, do it. Star Wars Mix says, I believe Jango Fett flashbacks will be in Mando Season 3. That would be sick. That would be really cool. That would be funny if they keep, you know, crossing the two shows. And ooh, he's got Rex's blaster, kind of. Ooh. Ow. Hate to see my boy Echo get wrecked. Oh. Damn Zygerians. Where was I in the chat? Omega the White? Ooh. Yes, please. Fire video, says Jedi Mike. Hey, appreciate it. Tem is playing one of the Hawaiian Kings. That's right, I heard about that. That would be probably why he's in Hawaii then. Yeah. I told him I can't wait to see him in his sister's hairstyle, and he laughed at me. I love those pictures, man. He definitely appreciates the fan. It's all good love and fun, and really it's those of us that love him from Attack of the Clones and him voicing young Boba and Clone Wars episodes and different things. Like, we have this love for the dude, and we want to see him back. It's cool to have him back in Star Wars. I'm a big advocate. I want to see flashbacks in a Book of Boba Season 2 of a young Boba like in his prime in the suit, and it's Daniel Logan in it. You don't even have to have him talk if that's a thing fans don't want or whatever, because he doesn't sound like Boba or whatnot. But I mean, I just think it would be a perfect little scene to have, like, a badass moment of Boba's, and have Daniel Logan be the one under the helmet in Season 2. Meg, no, they didn't. Don't lie. They used de-aging tech on Tem for Season 3, and he's wearing a wig. Don't lie to me. maybe Rex. He's got a blonde wig. I don't know if they'd do that. It'd probably be CGI. Ow. No, don't tell me that. Sheevan is Danny Logan. Good to see you in the chat, Smalls. Their helmets are definitely sick, my guy. Definitely sick, Tim. Ever since seeing it on a shelf, I have a picture of adult Omega wearing the Boba Fett demo promo white suit from 1978 in the Mandoverse. Exactly, Anthony, YouTube fan. Exactly. Me too. All their helmets. That is pretty freaking badass. Short wavy blonde on Tem would be great. Oh god, they better do it. That would be amazing. Jango Fett in a pink wig. It'd be a blonde wig, but more slaves to add to my collection. What is this guy, General Grievous? Another lightsaber to my collection. I already have text ability to make a decorate out of a simple question. Doctorate out of a simple question. I'm dead. Love it, Dawn. Jedi Mike, I just pictured Boba with Luthen's wig. There you go. Oh! Damn! Where's the Moochie? Grievous is just an innocent collector. Compared to these guys. Yeah, he's just collecting lightsabers of the victims he's killed. These dudes are collecting slaves. That's terrible. Hey, what up, Dominic? It's definitely a party now. Playing young Django in Flashback Season 3? Yes, please. Please. There's Moochie. Oh! I forgot Omega gets nabbed. Omega. I wasn't sneaking. I was unlocking. What a G. Moochie! I wish Moochie was the Rancor that Boba rode. Pause. Wrecker could break out at any time. Hey, Echo's the goat. She's like, I'm not Moochie. That's Moochie. Did you say Moochie the Wancor? I said Rancor, Meg. Rancor. Get your mind out of the gutter. Echo's helmet is easily one of the coolest helmets ever. The fact that it just slides onto his little... What are those called? The little headpieces? Not Leia's headpiece. Echo's headpiece. Oh yeah, Moochie! I love this part with Wrecker. Much love, Jedi Mike. See you soon. Little Rancor has big arms. Big Rancor not so of arms. I don't know what happened. I thought they have big arms. What you talking about? I guess their body just grows into their arms is really what happens. Clone Wars? Don't you mean Attack of the Clones? Since it's 2001 Sheev, and that movie doesn't come out until next year. I would only be 2 years old if it was 2001. Not to carbon date myself. But it's a good time to be alive if it's 2001, you know what I mean? Well, that's not true, actually. Jesus. In terms of Star Wars, got a lot of good ahead of us. A lot of rough days. Dies I given slaves. Their bodies grew into their arms. My my thumbnail hitting wrong button. Dominic says 2022 is not a good time to be alive. It's solid. I mean, Star Wars wise, we're getting fed. You know what I mean? More Star Wars than we've ever had. Smalls, come on, bro. Oh, Moochie! Let's go! Rancors are awesome. So you gotta beat it up. I love this part. Wrestle! Yeah! Dang, Wrecker's strong as hell. Heal! Heal! This is Jurassic Park. I'm dead. Meg says, I was a wee lass when Clone Wars came out. Got a Happy Meal and my with my family before we all went to see it. Good times back then. Our cinema had an internet cafe. Yeah, I think they're like still punching each other. I think I was at Universal City Walk in Hollywood, and we went to see it at the theater down there. I remember seeing the Clone Wars movie, and I was a wee lad myself. Oh, Bib Fortuna. He's speaking Huttese. Relax, Bib. 2002 to 2005 were innocent times. Blockbuster was still a thing. You're right. Blockbuster was thriving. Well, I don't know about thriving. It was probably almost at the end. Oh, Moochie. That's a good Rancor. Definitely good times. Carbon dating doesn't work on me, says Dawn. She puts all the dinosaur emojis. I guess this is Jurassic Park. Oh, that's mean. It is Jurassic Park, though. Look at all these people. There's Rancors, Gamorrean guards. Everybody's a dinosaur in this episode. Should have kept Moochie as a pet. Facts. I don't know what happens to Moochie with Java, but hopefully the Bad Batch steal him or steal Moochie from Jabba's palace. If I ever own a sushi restaurant, I'll offer every customer a bib for their tuna. Oh no. That's amazing. That should be the special though, Meg. Bib for your tuna. It should be Star Wars themed sushi, you know what I mean? Darth Calamari. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of stuff. Talented Mr. Griffin says he looks the same as he did in Visions. Who? Oh, Boba? Or, oh, Bib Fortuna? Oh, no. He does, kind of. Yeah, that's a decent amount. See, the thing about Fennec during this time is that they're already... I'm glad they came to trust Sid by the end of the season, but we'll see that as we go too. Great episode. I love having these episodes on. Definitely, I don't think this episode deserves all the hate that it got. You know what I mean? Alright, let's get the next one rolling. Episode 6, Decommissioned. And I think we get back to kind of the plot with Crosshair and what's going on with the Empire in this one. So let's get the timer reset. If you're hanging in the chat, make sure to smash that like button, by the way. It helps us out a ton. If you're new to the channel, a big welcome to you. As our friend Star Wars Meg says, make sure to smash that subscribe button or just, lightly tap it, whatever you prefer. Either way, I appreciate it. Let's get this next episode rolling. Star Wars The Bad Batch Episode 6, Decommissioned, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do it. Ooh. There we go. Back to the countdown for NNN. Do it. Oh, what did I do? Ooh. We're good. Interesting. Omega riding a baby Rancor as a kid and Boba growing up as an adult to ride one. Boba, they explain Rancors a little bit more. They do. I definitely love that. I definitely love that. Going back a little bit, Star Wars Jurassic Park says Dominic Russo. Or Ruko. I'm sorry. I saw S's for some reason. What is the blockbuster you speak of? Haven't seen it in years. That was close. You got this, Omega. One of the coolest things from the oh, nice shot. One of the coolest scenes that we get from the season 2 trailer for Bad Batch is that, like, Omega's really got the hang of that bow rifle, whatever it's called. Like, she's come a long way from season 1 here, not being able to shoot it, almost killing that girl right there. Haven't watched Visions, but I doubt I ever will, says Dominic. It's pretty good. You should check out some of it, at least the first episode. I think you might be into it. I think season 2 is going to be a lot more, I don't know, diverse. There's so many different types of animation coming into it, so I'm excited to see that season as well. Those guys are always there. Those are like her best customers. Never heard of that, Meg. Hold on, let me go back. I'm trying to see everybody's chat. Kylie says, what do you think we'll get the next trailer for Bad Batch Season 2? December? Probably in December. Or after, yeah, probably a couple weeks after Andor ends. If we get another one. We probably will. Nice. I like that, again, that Sid actually is kind of looking out for them. I really hope they do something with Boba and Omega. Me too, Tim. Damn, look at Sid. That's kind of how Omega looks by the end of it. Dang, Sid's got a hell of a shot. Dom Basham says, Bib Pang and Hunty's credits, weren't they of a different value than regular credits? Probably. Especially during the time of the Empire. Interesting. Star Wars Meg says, Sheev, I was thinking of a good Christmas movie to watch this year. I opted for one of the longer ends of things. Phrasing. Santa's Intro. 235 minutes. It'll give you a good old tickle. Thank you. I'm kind of scared, but okay. It's an inside joke because of our good friend Star Wars Santa has a long YouTube intro. Oh, so do I, though. It's a live streamer problem, you know what I mean? Imagine if they postpone Bad Batch Season 2 again, coming fall 2023. Riot in the streets! Everybody get... Ah! Oh, fans would lose their minds. And then it's going to come out, and half of them are going to say it's mid. I'm just playing. Gotta love Star Wars fans. I love you guys. For real, though. I'm just playing around, but... How much Palpatine do you think we'll see in Season 2, says Albo? Probably a couple of episodes. I don't know how much we'll get, but it does seem like there's definitely at least one with what we got in the trailers. My god, they delayed it once, says Tim. Right? Exactly. So what's in the Mantell mix, or whatever it's called? Just to answer your question, Talented Mr. Griffin, Mantell mix is actually available, or at least different types of mix. It might not be called Mantell mix at Galaxy's Edge, but it is available at Galaxy's Edge, and there's slightly different variations depending on when you go, what time of year, if you end up being lucky. But basically, there's different flavors of popcorn at Galaxy's Edge that are basically called different types of Mantell mix, if you will. And they have stuff like, chocolate banana popcorn, different things like that. Like, it's really out there stuff, but I've heard really good reviews about it. I've never tried it myself. I want to go back to Galaxy's Edge soon. They've added so much stuff, so many lightsabers, different characters are there now. I need to go back. In fact, I heard that there's basically Mando walks around the park now, or at least the Galaxy's Edge portion of the park now. And when I heard that, I was like, dude, sign me up. I'll be the dude that just walks around in the Mando suit all day. Like, please, be Mando? That's my dream job. Are you kidding? Mantell mix costs $99 at Galaxy's Edge? No, it does not. Get out of here. Bad Batch Season 2 coming in 2025. Aw, chill. Let's get it right. Star Wars Meg says Mantell mix equals Smarties. Kathy's surprise. Wouldn't that be Bob's surprise, though? Bob is really in charge of what's going on with the parks, or has been. It's all the Bobs. I just got to Pedro's episode in Game of Thrones. Oh my. If you've never seen it, you're in for a smashing surprise. Oh, this is the Martell episode. That's what episode this is. Enter it. Do it. Hope you enjoy, Steve. You're in for a smashing surprise. Star Wars Meg says, I sneezed once at Galaxy's Edge and had to pay a $400 nuisance fee and a $500 packet of tissues. Y'all are too much. Blame Bob. You think that's bad? Check out the gas prices in California. I'm like, why is my phone blowing up? It's Sunday morning. There's football. Probably all my alerts. If there's one thing that I pay attention to as much as Star Wars, it's football injury updates. Uh-oh. Yeah, you grabbed her bow. Although she would have probably shot you too, so. I kind of love this dynamic between the Martell sisters and the Bad Batch. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't a big fan of the Martell sisters at first in Clone Wars, but, I've come to appreciate them and what they kind of are in the universe of Star Wars. More the common person, kind of like Andor, you know what I mean? I love that they're kind of rebels at this point. Or at least seemingly so. That's why I think Ahsoka could come in at some point too. Yeah, Tim says, I feel like the sisters aren't even that bad, to be honest. Their Clone Wars episodes just were some of the weakest ones, I think. They'll grow on a lot of people if they keep appearing. I think so too. Oh! And then they do that. Come on, Martell sisters. I can't tell them apart wearing those outfits in this episode. That was pretty slick. I like that. I went to New York City once and I loved it. Hundreds of Starbucks on every block. That's true. That's true. That's the one thing I noticed too. I think we had a conversation about check out my rent in New York City. Not good at all. Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. That's why I haven't found a place yet. Kylie says, what's your prediction on who makes it out of the prison in Andor? Excellent question. I don't think Andy Serkis will. I mean, I don't think the Empire is going to go on to use his body for Snoke or anything, but I don't think Andy Serkis will make it. I think, obviously, Milchi makes it, Andor makes it. I don't know who else is going to make it outside of that. Wrecker's fear of heights here. I feel you, buddy. Oh! Oh my god! Don't look down. Oh yeah, he bangs his head, huh? Yup. Oh, there goes that chip. Coffee is important. It is important. In fact, Smalls, I'm not going to lie to you guys. The reason I was like 5-6 minutes late today on the stream, I was at Starbucks getting coffee, and they took longer than the app said it would. Which is all good. I'm not tripping. My apologies. So, coffee is important. Kylie says, what is your prediction on who makes it out of the... Oh, yeah, I saw that. Star Wars Fit says Ahsoka wasn't liked at the beginning, but now she's a fan favorite. I think the same will happen with them if they get more important episodes in the future. I think so too, or just getting more episodes in general. Yeah. I agree. I feel like the same is kind of true for Ezra at times, because I don't think a lot of people liked him at first, or like Rebels at first, really. But Rebels has definitely got its own little cult following, if you will. Me being the leader of the cult. Here in my small town in the UK, there's one Starbucks for the 5 surrounding towns that Star Wars make. Definitely LA is closer to New York than UK. We have a lot of Starbucks over here, and yeah, there's one right next to my house and work, so it's a problem. I did. He said to follow him. Damn. That was dope. Dominic with some facts, though. Don Basham says, I want Circus to make it out of that prison, even if they only do another episode in season 2. I would love for that to happen. Dude, Andy Serkis is killing it. He's killing it. I freaking love that dude. What a performance he had in the past couple of episodes. I don't know if I'll make it. Dominic says Omega Hunter and Echo survived. They all do so far, but yeah, I think they'll be probably. I feel like Hunter. We'll see as the season goes on, but I feel like Hunter's death has been hinted at, or like, foreshadowed like a million times. Jedi Mike with the fire. You and all your coffees. Of course, Don. Of course. Star Wars Meg says, I just want more Boba chasing small droids and reminding them of who he is. I'm Boba Fett. Same. Especially when they have Grievous arms. Andy Serkis is an absolute goat. Ooh! Fine, but I still don't like you. I think Omega will make a fantastic leader one day. She definitely will. Tim says we have exactly one in the whole city. Oh no. See, LA and New York, they just, that's how they make their money. You know what I mean? Everybody probably spends hella money on Starbucks here. A lot of people do. I see so many people in the mornings. I'm like, this is crazy. I should start a coffee shop. Star Wars coffee shop. Get a Wookiee cookie. Is there an echo in here? There's 45 Starbucks in crawling distance from my house. Right, Dominic? Me too. There you go. Uh-oh. True, Tim. We're hitting his head throughout the season. It's really well done. Yeah, Wrecker hitting his head throughout the season is definitely really well done. Definitely really well done. Respect. I need a coffee. I'm hungover from last night. Respect. A Wookiee cookie? Yeah, get a Wookiee cookie with your yeah, Wookiee cookies will be the little wafer things that you have with coffee, or biscuits if you're in UK. You know what I mean? With your tea. Get a Wookiee cookie with your I don't know, chamomile and chamomile tea. See, it works. Damn, Wrecker is so indestructible somehow. I love it. That'd be a scone in the UK? I feel like it's scones or biscuits. No? Maybe I'm wrong. You Americans don't have Costa? We have Costa Rica. That's actually kind of funny. Roger, Roger. Oh! This is probably the best I've ever seen these droids. I forgot about this. I love this episode. The Bad Batch is good, man. The Bad Batch is good. A R7 too. Post Clone Wars season 7. Oh! There goes the tactical droid head. That's a lot of droids. There you go, Omega. There you go, Omega. She's got that Django instinct in her. Let's go! Biscuit in the UK equals cookie. Dawn is right. Biscuit in the US equals scone. See, I don't know nothing. We're different. They're built different. Smalls. It's crazy. They never used droid armies after the clones got introduced in the prequels stories. The droid armies cost a ton. That's why. It's so much cheaper to, arrest people and throw them in prisons and make them, factory prisons and make them build Death Stars for you. You know what I mean? Chocolate chips are not crisps, though. No, crisps. Crisps are chips and chips are French fries. Don't you know? Come on. Scones in the US equals in the UK bagel? Oh no! What is a bagel in the UK? A bagel? Oh, that's Canada. Sheev needs a food channel? I love food. 3 things I love the most. Well, 4 things. My girlfriend, Star Wars, food, and sports. And you guys. Another fire episode. Is that Coruscant? It looks like Coruscant. It could be Coruscant. I just realized. Whoa. Rex got Ahsoka's hoodie. I remember when this came out, everybody's like, who's in the hood? Who's in the hood? I thought it was Ahsoka at first, but it was definitely Rex. Ooh, the season 7 music. Created by Dave Filoni. Let's go! Bro, I'm so hyped for season 2 of The Bad Batch. It has been an absolute blast of a time. Let me know what you guys thought of episodes 5 and 6 down in the comments below. Thank you guys for hanging out with us this Sunday morning. Let's chat it up for a little bit. There's been a little bit of Star Wars news if you guys want to go over some of that. I'm going to get this timer out of the way and let's chat it up a little bit. How we doing today? How we doing on this Saturday morning, guys? What do we think about those Bad Batch episodes? I gotta say, I kind of forgot episodes 5 and 6. Not that I forgot Moochie. How do you forget the Moochie episode? But I thoroughly enjoyed those more. I mean, obviously, I was talking to you guys throughout a lot of it, but those episodes are way better than I kind of remember them. And I didn't dislike them by any means. It's good to have Star Wars, though, you know what I mean? And the Star Wars animation doesn't take itself overly serious, but at the same time, it knows what Star Wars is. And I can't wait for season 2 of The Bad Batch, because I think it's going to be even more of a darker kind of Andor kind of tone with it, getting closer to that Andor time period, or even the Kenobi time period. And, they're really going to start trying to help people, which is what this last episode with the Martez sisters, Martez, right? Not Martel. Martel is something else. The Martez sisters, though, it's cool to see them as they kind of show Ahsoka in the Clone Wars the truth of the Jedi Order, or how the people kind of view the Jedi Order, and how they've kind of failed the people and kind of just focus more on the Clone Wars that they were fighting. In this, they kind of show that the clones like, yeah, you guys have to do what you got to do to survive, but you kind of want to do the right thing at the same time. And not that working for Sid is the wrong thing by any means. It's they're going to kind of grow that relationship with her throughout the rest of the season, as we'll see. But it definitely, I love the dynamic of the Martez sisters and how they kind of are used as plot devices to help our characters grow in a way. Let's check out the news, though, and I'm going to see what you guys are saying, though. Fulcrum, says Steve? Ah, yes. Tom Basham says, geez, Rick. They were great. They had such character, and they used bodies who couldn't shoot, but at least they clipped it something. Nice recovery, says Smalls. Of course. I love you guys. I love all of you. I love the people. I love democracy. You guys are the best, though, for real. Steve says, Fulcrum, yes. Football is calling, Steve. It is calling. We still got an hour. Dominic Rucco says, anyone see the Death Star remains in Mando season 3 teaser? I don't think it's the Death Star remains. That's the remains of the capital of Sundari, I believe, or Sundari, which is like the Mandalorian capital, or the capital of Mandalore, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's what it's called. Biscuits and gravy? Oh no. UK people would react as if you asked for chocolate on your fish and chips. That's freaking funny. That's funny. Going back down in the chat. Same for me, says Smalls. Of course. Probably next Sunday. Yes, of course. So we're gonna continue watching the Bad Batch every Sunday here. We got episodes 7 and 8 next week, which I think episodes 7 and 8 are some bigger episodes. I'm trying to think. There's 16 episodes. Episode 8 is pretty lit. That's the mid-season, so can't wait for that one to rewatch it with you guys. Dominic says, anyone else going to see Black Panther? Dude, I don't even remember. No, I haven't been like keeping up with Marvel stuff lately, so I don't even know when it comes out, but I definitely want to go see it. And Small says probably next Sunday, so that's what's up. I gotta check that out. Saw that destroyer, which gave me hype that possibly hint at Thrawn. Are you talking about in Andor, or are you talking about in the Bad Batch? Because I don't think Thrawn would show up in the Bad Batch. At least not the early seasons. I love the nuanced look at the whole Star Wars universe. Hashtag Team Sheev. Dude, I love the Star Wars universe. That's how we gotta approach it. Dawn says, yeah, I'm behind on the news. I love the Bad Batch. This is going to be great if they cross timelines. That would be great. That would be. Star Wars Fit says season 2 will be like an A-team going around helping people. That's kind of what the second half of season 1 is, though. That's a lot of what's going to be happening here. In the episodes that we see in season 1, they're definitely going to continue to do that, and I think they're going to try to help as many clones as they can along with Rex, because that's really kind of what's happening here at the end of season 2 or end of season 1 is the clone troopers are kind of getting phased out. They couldn't really help Crosshair the way they wanted to, and I think Crosshair goes back to the Empire. We already see Cody in the trailers, which I think is going to be a big dynamic and part of it too, especially if, Rex is super involved like I'm hoping he will be. Season 2 is going to be freaking great, man. I can't wait for it. It's going to be good. Let me get the news up and see what's been going on, because there's a few things I think we can talk about. So there were some crumbs from the Bad Batch season 2 on a Convor call live stream with the Kiner brothers. I can maybe pull that up and see what kind of crumbs there were. Read through them. Okay. So, of course, the Kiner brothers are not going to give too many spoilers for the Bad Batch season 2. But if you guys want to know some little crumbs from them, a live stream they did with the Convor call the other day, basically they said that they just finished up the Bad Batch season 2 finale when starting on Tales of the Jedi. Interesting approach. They said it was an interesting approach. They took a left turn. It's different from the previous thing. So it's a little bit, expect the season 2 of the Bad Batch will have a little bit different vibes for the music, which kind of makes sense. It says whole album content for SIDS created during COVID lockdown. That's kind of cool. I wonder if that's going to be for season 2 or was season 1. I got to go watch that live stream. It goes on to say that we'll be getting a really great moment with Cody. Ooh, that's great. It says Dean personally loves that episode with Cody within the Kiner brothers. Episode goes some interesting places with characters, including Cody. So Cody is definitely going to have some big moments, it seems like, this season. It says they've been told interesting facts about the characters to know how they progress. So interesting. This is just awesome notes that somebody took on Twitter. I forget Cody is in it. Yeah, definitely Cody is going to be really prevalent in it. It wasn't really I believe in the initial trailer, Cody wasn't as big part of it. Like they didn't have quite the scenes that they showed at Star Wars Celebration this year, but he is in the trailer and you can see him. Goes on to say, describing score for Bad Batch Season 2 with one word: electric, epic, and sad, which I think is what we can kind of expect with the Bad Batch. I'm excited to see that. They say wildly different episodes talk about eclectic. Holy shit, they're doing. Wait, what? Okay, so it seems like there's going to be some really different stuff that they're going to be doing in Season 2. And as far as what I think that could potentially be doing, I think that's going to be kind of the Mount Tantus stuff, and they're going to really get into the cloning aspect of what the Empire is doing with these clones. I wouldn't even doubt if we see Starkiller be brought into canon in the Bad Batch. That would be really cool. I mean, Sam Witwer could easily voice him. I don't know, man. That would be something really cool that they could do with Mount Tantus. Now that I think of it, that would be really, really cool. But either way, I do think Mount Tantus is going to be something that is a big arc in Season 2 of the Bad Batch. It's going to be a wild time with Bad Batch, especially because Mando is going to be dropping probably a month and a half, 2 months after it. You know what I mean? So it's going to be a great time. I just want Gungi, says Tim. Me too, bro. Me too. I definitely want some Gungi as well. Give me some Gungi. Gungi. The last little notes, they said it's not going to be what you expect concerning sad, maybe? So it's not going to be quite what you expect in Season 2. But I'm here for the ride. And the last two things they said, going to be a good time. You're going to like it. Whole show is going to be a good time, as we expect the Bad Batch to be. Season 1 itself is a good time. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Thank you guys for hanging out with us, though, today. We're going to try to get some more content up here soon. We got the Andor episode 10 coming Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, whichever way you want to look at it, depending on where you are in the world. But we're going to be doing our live stream for the watch party on 11:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Tuesday or Wednesday. If you're on the East Coast, that's going to be 2:30 a.m. Wednesday morning. And then if you're in the UK, I believe that's 7:30, 8:30, I think, or 7:30. I don't know. The whole time change just happened here too, so I'm not sure exactly what the time differences are at the moment. I gotta look it up. But I appreciate everybody for hanging with us here Sunday morning. I hope you guys have a fantastic one. I'm gonna go get ready to watch some freaking football. Much love to you guys, though. Love to everybody. Go check out our Discord. You can hang out with some Star Wars fans, get alerted for all the latest on Vaders Lair in there. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel, and a big welcome to you if you are. If you guys want, you can become members of the channel. I don't know how many member streams we're going to be doing, but hopefully we can get another one going here soon. Love to hang with you guys. And you also get access to a members only area of the Discord as well. And then you get our special little perks of being in the chat and having little emojis. Thank you guys for hanging with us, though. Happy Sunday to you. Make sure to subscribe, smash the like, check out Star Wars Meg, because I'm sure all of you have anyways. May the Force be with you guys always, though, and have a fantastic Sunday. I'll see you soon. Peace.